cashless debit card trial in your electorate has been a metaphorical knee to the neck of single parents and disability pensioners, and what many are calling a form of financial abuse. Bundaberg has one of the fastest rising populations of homeless in Australia, and a private company having control over people's finances is unconscionable. With stories of bills being missed and not paid despite having money in people's accounts, how can you support this card?
We should point out that Edward Carroll ran as an independent in the 2020 Queensland election. Before we go to Keith Pitt, Nerelda, your view?
So the cashless welfare card, there's a lot of... it's not working. It's not working, and it only creates stigma around it. There's embarrassment around it. There's a lot of shame that goes with this card, and it should be about empowering people to manage and determine their own destiny. You know, and like I said before, you know, divert, reinvest, use the same money to stop the welfare kind of handout, that kind of mentality, because that's not the future. No one wants that for their future. We all want to be able to spend the money, our money, however we like. The cashless welfare card does not work. Does not work, Keith Pitt?
Oh, look, I completely disagree. My electorate is one of the trial sites. We are a different cohort compared to the others. This is for under 35s, only on 4 payments, none of which are the disability pension, by the way. And all of the feedback we get locally from frontline service providers and our Indigenous community members is strongly supportive, because it's made a significant difference. Now,
difference to what?
Well, it makes a difference because there are other services, if that's what you're saying, that it does make a difference, because other services are operating in unison with it. So there's actually, while where the trials are underway, it looks like the card is working. It may well be the other services that are provided to that community that is actually the most effective.
So just to finish, I have the largest trial site in the country. We are not a majority Indigenous location. It is under 35s, and within a short period of time, one of my big challenges is in youth unemployment. Right, it was outrageously high, 27%. Right, that's unacceptable. Within some months, that was down to 17%. The feedback from people who are providing food baskets and a pile of other things. This is very tough policy. Right? I absolutely
You're stripping people's autonomy.
But it's tough but necessary, and it matters, and it makes a difference. And the people I represent, they want me to do something. And the option, what is the option put up by others, is to do nothing and let this continue. I'm just not up for that. Now, you know, we cop a fair bit of flack, as do others, and I understand that. But if I'm ensuring that 1 kid, 10 kids, 50 kids are getting fed every single week and getting the fundamentals of life, I'm willing to have the fight.
Andrew Liveris, if the data suggests that, is it worth it, stripping people's autonomy away?
Look, I am totally not an expert in this area at all, and so I would like to defer to the people who know something about the subject.
Malcolm Turnbull?
Well, you know, obviously I haven't been in politics for nearly 3 years now, but while I was there, I went and spent a lot of time with several communities where the cashless debit card was being used, and I had very positive feedback about it from communities. I remember one of the most evocative, eloquent speeches I've heard was actually in Kalgoorlie from meeting with Indigenous people there, from a woman a grandmother who spoke about, you know, the lives that it was saving. So I guess all I'm saying is, and you know, between Nerelda and Keith, it's complex. People are complex. Situations are complex. They are trials, and I think it's really important to get the feedback from them. But in terms of the anecdotal, you know, information I got, it was really heartfelt and actually positive.
So Nerelda,